or they're wanting help.
What do you mean by help from it?
To help conjure what we need.
That's another confirmation right there.
This feels really off to me, for sure.
It really makes you realise how creepy this place is. Because your eyes were almost like...
You weren't there.
You weren't there.
Yeah.
It didn't look it, did it?
No.
I heard like a voice or like
So did I.
like a
In my right ear.
That is how I feel. Not good.
No. Okay, so we just had the word demon.
With development in Perth sprawling ever further, it is rare to find abandoned spots for exploration. But one known to locals and sitting 80 kilometres outside the heart of Perth is the abandoned former Refractory, located just outside of Clackline. As well as the obvious disrepair, the site is also quite eerie and as if one day the workers just downed tools and walked out never to return. Apart from some minor remedial work that seems to have taken place in the last year or so, the site has been unchanged for decades. Aside from its fascinating state, the site also holds a place of its own in local history. As the story of the Clackline Refractory goes, fine quality clay was discovered here by accident in 1898 by John Ford and James Murray, who were actually prospecting for gold. As several shafts sunk, no gold was discovered, but one appeared to show an abundant quantity of fire clay. Ford and Murray formed the Clackline Fire Brick Company in 1900 to test the deposit, and henceforth began operating an extensive quarry. The quarry had a practically limitless supply of clay that even today people still take a trip to Clackline to get their hands on. The quality of bricks produced by the refractory was comparable to those imported from England and Scotland, and tests showed that the imported bricks would fail before the local ones did. In 1901, the industry was important to Western Australia, with the brick produced from Clackline used by the Fremantle Gas Company, the Railway Department, the Perth Gas Company, and multiple government departments, just to name a few. Testimonials from users were incredibly positive. The initial fire brick company operated for only 2 years before it was taken over by Bunnings until 1903, and the Hunter family from then until the 1950s. By 1908, thousands of tons of clay had been mined without making any appreciable impression upon the enormous deposit. The works had the latest machinery of that time, with drying sheds for the week-long process of drying large fire lumps that occurred after they are removed from the furnace. Products the company started to make come 1908 included paving bricks, garden tiles, and surface drain blocks. Some of the paving bricks created at Clackline are even used for the Perth City Council building along Wellington Street. The refractory was met with tragedy in 1952 when the old engine house that supplied power to the plant caught fire and was destroyed. Not only that, again in 1954 another fire broke out when two 1,000-gallon diesel tanks were reported burning fiercely, and further aggravated as a result of a water tank collapsing and striking one of the oil tanks from which burning oil poured through the buildings. Despite 2 fires, there were no reported deaths. Facing labour shortages and market pressures, the final death knell seems to have come in the 1960s, when the Clackline Refractory underwent an expansion, and reportedly had difficulty recruiting workers due to a shortage of accommodation in the area. With the former railway line situated at Clackline closing in 1966, this could have been a contributing factor. Above everything, the strangest part about the refractory is there is so little recorded about both its demise and its future. However, it does not stop those that visit feeling like they are not alone. When we visited in 2023 seeking locations to investigate for our team, we picked up what sounds like a voice saying that they needed help through our EVP device, and were forthcoming in giving us enough evidence to warrant a full investigation. We will iterate. What we did on this night was highly dangerous, being so pitch black that without a light you cannot even see your own hand in front of your face. There is always a risk that you take when investigating outdoor locations. You just never know who could be lurking in the dark, so you always have to tread carefully. But for us, it wasn't the living that we needed to be careful of. it was those in the afterlife that may have had some darker intent of their own. Welcome to another investigation on the channel, and you may recognize this archway. We have scouted this place before, the Clackline Refractory, and now we are all alone in the pitch black dark, and the time has come to investigate this place, and we have a fresh face on the channel. He is a fully fledged member and our newest Afterlife Party investigator, Grazer. Man, you're here.
Thanks for the warm welcome. I know, I'm so stoked. And how bloody dark is it here tonight?
I know, it's almost like you're part of the channel now. We've driven you're driven to the middle of nowhere and we're out here.
It's like a murder plot, right? Yeah, it's like, what are they going to do with me? Am I going home tonight? Yeah. But so happy to be here.
Yeah, man. We've got three of us here. We've got Grazer, we've got Kat behind the camera, and we've got myself, a three-person investigation of the Clackline Refractory. Now, you've done your research on this place.
I have. I've done a bit of reading the last couple of weeks, and it's quite incredible, to be honest. So, there's a couple of gentlemen, John Ford and James Murray, that came out here in about 1898, and they're actually in search of gold. But what they actually discovered was very fine, high-quality clay, perfect for making fire bricks. So, based on that, they set up Clackline Refractory, and they didn't have it for a very long period of time. They actually on-sold it to Bunnings, which everyone would be familiar with.
Yep.
And they also held on to it only for a period of 3 years, about 1900 to 1903.
Cool.
So, and then after that, it actually went into the hands of the Hunter family. Two brothers predominantly ran it right up until about 1952, roughly. Yep. So, yeah, it's had a long, steep history, and a couple of significant events happened here too.
I mean, when we did our scout, we mentioned that we couldn't find any documentation of a fire happening here in 1954.
Yeah.
We have dug deeper.
We have.
And can confirm we have found the evidence to say that did happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, there were two fires that happened here of notable significance anyway. So the first was in 1952. It was a fire that broke out in the engine room and caused a lot of damage, actually. It completely gutted that building. But the big one in 1954, the two 1,000-gallon diesel tanks on site actually ignited. One of them in the end also fell from its supports. The supports basically melted in the heat, and then that diesel oil kind of spread through the plant and caused a huge amount of destruction. Yeah. Despite the size of that event, that fire, apparently no injuries or deaths, which is great news. But Clackline, even as a small community, through the 1900s, certainly had quite a lot of deaths associated with it in the area, and they were quite tragic. They sort of range from lightning strikes that killed people instantly, vehicle accidents as well. There were definitely suicides in the area, drownings, child being hit by a car, all sorts of things, really tragic kind of deaths in Clackline. Even a gentleman who represented customs from Fremantle was catching a train to Kalgoorlie, stepped off at Clackline, and when the train was ready to depart, he fell between two carriages and severed both his legs, and he unfortunately died. So, a lot of horrible kind of deaths like that in the area.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a difficult one. It's an outdoor location, guys, so you might be hearing noises. The main road is a stone's throw over there.
Yeah.
But this place is separated into two parts, essentially. You've got the front part, and there's like a 5-minute walk down in that direction where all the big factories and stuff are, and that's a lot more quieter down that way.
Yeah.
So we're going to be trying to move and cover as much of this refractory as we possibly can tonight and see what we pick up. So
I think the sheer scale of the place has its challenges.
It's going to make it difficult for us.
It will, and I cannot tell you or describe how dark it is. With our lights out completely, you really can't see the hand in front of you. So
all we have on right now is the light attachment to the one camera that Kat is holding in her hands.
Shall I turn that off for a second?
Yeah, turn it off.
Let's see what we get. Probably not much.
Holy
Alrighty,
shit.
so this is
Holy
this is what I'm looking at with the light not on. I think. Oh, I don't know if the camera can see some stars. Probably not. I can see a couple of stars up there.
Look behind you right now, Grazer.
Oh, I don't want to, actually. I was just thinking, we've got the opening to this kiln behind us. And
There they are.
it's let's say it's very ominous, but yeah, I'm excited. The adrenaline's running already.
Yeah, we're ready to go. All right, guys, should we start getting some tools out, seeing who wants to make communication?
Yeah.
We know in in one of these tunnels we picked up one of the most clear EVPs of our afterlife party life, so to say.
Yep.
And we've got the EVP back to see if we can recreate that. So I reckon we get into it, hey?
Cool. Can't
What
wait.
do you reckon?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it, Kat.
Let's do it.
We're in the furnace now.
We are. Yeah.
And just everyone be quiet for a moment and just listen. There's no noise of bugs. There is no wind. It is dead still. We couldn't have picked the best night to come out. We got a bit of road noise, but
Yeah.
literally there is nothing else.
Yeah.
There's no one else here. Hopefully, in some ways.
If they are coming in,
Did you hear something?
Over there. I heard
Yeah.
something over
I
there.
heard something. What did it sound like to you?
Like a
Like
little.
a dunk, dunk.
Yeah.
it sounded like something knocked a bucket, like a stone on a bucket, like a dunk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we normally do, guys, let's start by introducing ourselves. So, to the spirits of the Clackline Refractory, thank you very much for having us as your guests tonight. We really do appreciate it. My name is Jason.
I'm Grazer.
And I'm Kat.
Thank you very much for having us. We are here solely to try and communicate with you today or tonight. See if there's anything that you may want to say or want to speak to us or any information you wanted to provide us. We just want to show that you still live on here at the Clackline Refractory. All of our toys, all of our gear, anything you see, nothing is going to harm you at all. It is all safe, nothing too scary. Some might be louder than others, but trust us when we say that nothing will harm you.
Yeah.
So I think first of all, we did get 2 pieces of equipment we did use here that we got evidence on last time was our EMF meter.
Mm-hmm.
We had that flickering. I believe it did flicker in this tunnel
Yeah.
when we first turned it on.
Was that in this tunnel or the one?
That was
the
in
other
this
tunnel?
one, and the
The
Spirit-
EV,
EVP was in the one
other
behind
tunnel.
us.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So I think we start by using those two pieces of equipment. Sorry if you see any bugs or anything. There's tons of bugs around with our light on. We're the only light here,
Yeah.
so they're flying around us. So,
actually not too bad in here.
but on our cameras, you might be seeing orbs, guys, that are not orbs.
Yeah.
Okay?
True.
I've seen a couple
So-
flying around in the
Yeah.
areas
so
over there.
any light anomalies that you see, we'll try and distinguish as bugs and separate. It's going to be very hard to do that
Did you
here.
just hear something?
I
Like,
did.
I heard like a voice or like
So did I.
like a
In my right ear. I thought maybe a bug went past my ear, but if you heard
nah,
it too.
and I heard it to like the right of me.
I was talking, so I wasn't. I didn't hear it.
What did it sound like?
It went like this.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
That was exactly what it sounded like.
Well, shall we see?
Yeah.
Where did he pull this from? See.
I didn't hear anything then. You guys did by the sounds of it.
There is that one insect going off,
Yeah, I can hear that.
but it sounded like just dong on the floorboard, like as in someone just walked in from down that end. It's hard because the road's echoing in here. In this
Yeah,
tunnel,
the sound
so-
sort of travels down.
Can we have a
here,
little
so-
look to see if there's kangaroos just out there?
Which
not?
way?
Like out that way maybe, because we did
Yeah.
see.
I'll shine a bright light.
Can't see any. Just gonna... Let's see if there's.
Watch out where you're standing. There's holes in there.
Yeah. Trying to find the torch. This is probably good to have on camera anyway. So this is literally what's outside the doorway that we're in,
Yeah.
and you can see that there's no
Me.
one or nothing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that echoed through here. I was hoping that was you.
Okay. Yeah, it was me.
And that's where we are, in there. Hi. Cool. So yeah, for those watching, if we're hearing noises and stuff, this is literally what's outside. It's not a animal stepping on a twig that's close enough to this that we can hear.
Yeah.
There is nothing that should be shifting right now.
Alright, let's head back in.
So, this here is our EMF meter, or a K2 EMF meter for those playing at home. Essentially, this is supposed to pick up electromagnetic or changes in the electromagnetic field. We ask the spirits to come to this. It is directional, so it can be behind. We ask spirits to come near us, and when this spikes up, hopefully it picks up that there is a spirit or an entity with us that's an entity.
It's probably worth noting as well, there's no power as such running to this site. This has been abandoned for several decades, in fact, so there's absolutely no power here. We have a battery pack in the car, which is a good, 200 metres away?
Yeah.
That's it. So, yeah.
So, anything that spikes on this, theoretically, shouldn't be triggered.
Also, there is no other buildings near us.
No, there is nothing.
At all.
No one living nearby, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of nowhere. So, we're going to turn this on, and that's it powering on. So those spikes weren't anything, but we will ask if there is any spirits here that do want to come and make themselves known, if that was you that walked in the tunnel or is moving around with us. Now, if you could come up to this device here that I have in my hand where the green light is, and see if you can come up and touch it, just with your hands around like that. Or stand behind me, stand next to me, so it can show us that you are here, and we will know that you are with us at the Clackline Refractory, and it'll be good to know that you are here with us.
Was there something that way?
Yeah.
I heard a few noises.
To the left, to that side?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I can't see which way you're pointing because with the light in front. Yeah. It's constantly that way, isn't it?
It is. We just need to rule out that the tunnel's not just capturing noise, though. You know what I mean?
That's
Is that your tummy?
Wasn't mine.
Wasn't mine.
Wasn't mine.
Oh, come off it.
It was like full-on tummy growling noises.
That was not my tummy.
It was absolutely not mine.
Feet getting cold, legs are getting cold.
Yeah, I feel that too, actually.
I mean, you're in jeans, I'm in shorts.
I can feel around my ankles up to my knee height.
Oh, here we go. If it is you, maybe you'd like to... I for sure thought that had to be someone's tummy.
Same.
It was like... and it went on for a little while. Do you want to hold it up on your side if it's coming from down that end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the further you hold it away from yourselves, the harder it is to get all of you on camera.
Okay.
There we go.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm holding the little device now. So feel welcome to come forward. If you'd like to touch, interact, you're welcome to do that. You can make the lights go up on this little device, and that will tell us that you're here.
What's interesting...
Did that just flicker?
No, I don't think so. What's interesting, right, is if this doesn't flicker at all in here,
Yeah.
but it did the last time we were here,
Yeah.
does it further prove that the last time we were here when it went off?
It could do, yeah. Yeah, it could validate that.
It could validate that what we got before is potentially something that we picked up.
Well, like we said, there's no power or
There's nothing.
any other logical reason why that would be triggered if it triggered, yeah.
Is it time to try some spirit talker?
Or should we try EVP first?
Could go straight in with EVP.
No, actually,
Is
the
there
spirit talker normally drums up a bit of...
Or is there still too much road noise? No, let's try an EVP off the bat. We've never done that before. Walked into a location, tried an EVP.
Alright.
If we don't get anything, we'll move on to spirit talker.
Should we ask one question each?
Sure.
Ask, pause, ask, pause, ask, pause, and then play back. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep this as still as possible, alright?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much if that has been you making the noise. If it, to the person that could possibly have made that noise that we heard, Could you please maybe come forth and tell us your name?
Are you someone that used to work here or perhaps lived in the area? If you could tell us that information, that would be really appreciated.
Would you be able to tell us if you need something from us or if you would like something?
I will note that there was, at the end of your question, the start of cats, there was a car that went past, so if we hear that noise,
Yep.
just calling it now. Thank you very much, if that has been you making the noise. To the person that could possibly have made that noise that we heard. We'll listen here, then show it to the camera if it goes off.
Yeah.
Are you someone that used to work here or perhaps lived in the area? If you could tell us that information, that would be really appreciated.
Would you be able to tell us if you need something from us or if you would like something?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Cool.
Stay where I am.
Oh yeah, that's quite breezy there. Chill.
I'm going to go stand at the doorway
Okay.
Yeah.
and see if it's any colder coming in. Oh, fuck off, it's not cold here.
Really?
Yeah. It's colder there than it is here, and this is on the entrance of the
It
tunnel.
actually feels pretty chilly here now. If you come back, this is the coolest it's been.
Oh yeah, you walk straight into it.
Yeah.
Go, you go walk up to the end there. See the temperature drops.
Oh yeah, it goes right up.
It goes warmer, right?
Yeah.
So why is it cold in the middle?
Mm.
If there was a breeze travelling through here, you'd get it worse at the entrance.
You
or
think so? Yeah. Yeah. Wonder where these things go. Like, do they have chimneys on the outside?
No, tunnels. I don't know.
I thought they went, like just to the
Yeah, to
outside.
the outside.
But
Okay.
do they not?
Yeah, I think they do. They're on the
Yeah.
outside.
I'd have to go shine a torch down one, see if we can see the
Yeah,
light.
they're outside, so there's a little crevice in the ground. So
Okay.
Yeah,
you can-
okay.
It's probably so, what's it called, can leave. Because this is a furnace.
Yeah. I mean, they would need oxygen
Yeah.
in here, so
That
that
would be
the
frog.
flames could burn. Yeah.
Yeah. Put your hand in here, Kat.
You feel it on my arms. Bloody cold.
Watch how you sleeping.
Put your hand down here. Tell me if you think there's draft coming through there.
I can't. Oh yeah, okay.
No.
No, it doesn't feel like it. Hey.
No.
Because you would think that. So it's actually chilled off a lot in here. Even it feels like it's getting higher up as well. It's not just down here. Yeah. Should we have a spirit talker session?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Have you got it on you?
I thought I
What?
gave it to you.
I do. I was just
She's
checking.
like, do you have it on you? I hope you do, because I gave it to you.
I was testing you out
Oh, okay.
to see if you knew where all the gear was.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
You did well. We're going to have to find a place to pop this down.
What was on that bucket?
Paint. We're going to try a bit of the Spirit Talker. So this is installed on an iPhone in this case.
Yep.
It does not have a SIM card inside at all. There is no connection to the outside world either. There are no other apps installed on this phone. It is completely clean of anything.
And running in aeroplane mode, even still.
Yeah, so it's completely siloed from the outside world and interference of other apps. So The idea behind the Spirit Talker is we invite spirits to come forward and speak to us, and they can manipulate the accelerometers, gyros, etc. within the device, and hopefully we can have a meaningful communication two-way. So that's what we're going to try and achieve now. So did you want to power us up and get us started, and we'll start asking some questions. We're going to leave it also on the top of this bucket we've found, so we're not touching it, moving it, interfering with it at all. Alright. Did you want to start with the first question, Jason?
Yeah. To anyone that is here with us, maybe you'd like to tell us your name, maybe why you're here, something that's connected with you.
This device will not harm you in any way whatsoever. It simply gives you the capability to communicate to us. You may like to tell us your name, maybe what year you were here, or maybe what you did here. Whether it was you lived here or worked here, just your connection. We'd be very interested to know if you'd like to come forward and tell us.
Had enough.
So we've got the words "had enough." Have you had enough of us being here, asking all these questions? We'd like to know we are here in total respect, and we will listen to your wishes.
Don't feel like you need to talk to us if you don't want to, and that is okay, we respect that. Maybe there is someone here that doesn't really want to talk because the only thing we've had so far is had enough. There's no EVPs, no EMF.
Yeah, very quiet. Yeah.
It's very quiet, that's fine.
Yeah.
No problems. At least we know that. How many people are with us right now? If there is just one person, then we can kind of confirm that this is all from the same person. So would you be able to let us know how many people there are right now in this furnace? That would be awesome. Because then we'll know that it's not all the same. Related. They're not all, you know what I mean? If there is 2 or 3 or whatever.
They're giving us their own words rather than one person telling us a story.
And trying to put it all together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a whistle.
Did you?
Yeah. Like it.
Okay.
I can't say I did.
Okay.
I'm not saying you didn't know.
It sounded like it was coming from my right.
Okay.
And again.
Yeah, same direction
same
as the
area.
other noises.
Glynis.
What?
Glynis. Glynis. That's a name, isn't it?
I know Glynis is a name.
Yes, that would be Glynis,
Glynis.
probably.
Crying.
Crying.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry.
Is it Glynis? Is it you that's crying? And if so,
What's making you cry?
what's causing you to cry? You can share that with us if you feel comfortable.
Keep this secret.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's my happy place.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
This is your happy place.
Is this somewhere where
Wait a
you used
second.
to...
Wait. Can I borrow someone's torch? It sounded like there was just walking on sand. Like,
Is that Phasm on? Because it looks like it's off.
yeah, it's on.
Told you we should have had a doorbell sensor in here.
There's no way on nothing.
Let me film the nobody and nothing.
We'd hear those doorbell things, wouldn't we, from here?
Don't know.
Yeah, we would. It sounds like sand, like not this, but like. See how this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like it was just literally like. And that was
Okay.
it. Just 3 steps.
Oh, okay.
And I knew it wasn't. Someone couldn't be on the gravel, so I wanted to check if it was maybe across here or something. Alright, interesting. Well, we can confirm there's no one out here.
Yeah. They wouldn't have been able to walk away that quickly.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to double check.
I was killed.
I was killed. I'll let you get back in place, Kat, and then I'll give you the torch back.
Oh, you can hang on to it at the moment if you like.
You sure?
Actually, no. Sometimes when I hear things, you can get a good view straight out that doorway.
There you go.
Out the doorways with it. If I hear
I was
noises.
killed.
Do we have anything in between while we're outside?
You know, this is my happy place. I was killed. Is there anything you'd like to add? It's your last opportunity. You can follow us down to the other part of the factory. That is okay. We'd like to know more. If someone, to the person that said I was killed, we'd love to know more about that if you're willing to share. Maybe that's your secret you want to keep. But feel free to follow us down if you'd like to follow us down, but we will be heading in that direction.
Yeah.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to us. As Jason said,
We really appreciate that.
yeah, we will be moving further into the refractory. If you'd like to follow and speak to us again, you're most welcome to. We'd like to communicate further. Thank you.
Fast.
Fast.
Yeah, we'll be there pretty fast.
We'll be quick.
Yeah.
We'll be quick.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks for communicating with us. We have now moved to the back section of the refractory.
Yep.
We are in that huge workshop area. And Jason and I have been here before.
Yeah.
If you've seen our scouting video, you will know that here in this building, and we are actually standing in the exact same spot right now as we were standing when we captured amazing evidence with our EMF meter going off
Yep.
a few times, and also our spirit talker.
Yeah.
And on one occasion, just moments before the EMF got triggered, the spirit talker actually told us touch. What I would like to do is invite, if there's anybody here at the moment who may have been there at that time, we're going to see if you are able to do that again. We're going to welcome you to come and communicate with us again. This time we are back with more equipment. Way more equipment. We have an extra person. We'll just introduce ourselves again now.
Yeah.
So I'm Kat,
I'm Jason.
And Grazer behind the camera.
and we've just come back to communicate with you again, and to anybody else who is here who maybe isn't familiar with us.
We now do have our REM pod set up here. For the spirits who want to know what this is an EM pump, as well as a way to see that you are here by letting us know by touching our antenna here, as Kat will demonstrate. It lights up all the pretty lights. It's our way of giving you some energy to use these devices and to let us know that you are here.
So to draw some energy from this device, this pump here, it has a bit of a radius, and if you come within that, you should be able to absorb that energy that's being pushed out there.
Yeah.
That's the theory, so give it a go.
And if you are a bit nervous of coming this far in, that's okay. We have 2 cat balls scattered out here as well. Others detect you here by just coming up and touching it and moving it. It will light up, flash red and blue. That also lets us know that you are here as well.
So we've got one on the wooden plank here. Beautiful.
So we've got those 2 out there. If you are feeling a bit intimidated in coming by. So, yeah. Alright, Boo, you are going to be in charge of our spirit talker. We're going to leave the spirit talker here. We've learned from last time. This should be the stationary one.
Yes.
So, I'm going to turn that on. Kat was holding that the last time.
Yep.
So we're going to get her to We get Cat to hold that.
Yep.
Spirit Talker over here. And Spirit Talker is now live.
Awesome. The only person missing is Mr. Skink,
Who was
who
up here?
unfortunately is not able to join us right now because it is night time and Mr. Skink likes the sun during the day. So he sends his regards.
You can use our Spirit Talker here. It's a database of words that you can use to manipulate using the phone's sensors. Or if you want to come over and touch our EMF device, come close to that, put your hands on that. You can show us that you were here.
Come stand next to me. Hold my hand. Whatever you'd like to do here.
That's all.
I don't mind speaking.
Oh, I don't mind speaking. Well,
Fantastic.
fantastic. Thank you very much.
We would love for you to speak with us today. Would you be able to confirm that you would like to communicate with us by coming up behind this device that I'm holding? The one in my hand with the green light. Is there anyone here who...
Thread.
Threat.
Threat.
Film out there. Clear as day out there.
Bench.
Bench. Is our table the bench? I got chills.
Same.
Yeah, same. That was like clear as day footsteps.
Yeah.
Out there walking on the gravel.
That was what I heard, like sand gravel-ish.
Yeah.
That's what I heard at the other place.
I heard something separate to the roof though, before
Yeah,
the roof
I heard
noise.
something else, but that I still wasn't convinced
Okay.
whether or not it was maybe.
But out here, no, that wasn't anything to do with this building because it was outside the building.
Yeah.
It sounded like an animal, to be honest, but there is nothing there.
Well, I mean,
It could be,
could a possum or a kangaroo.
but it was
walk across
it was
there,
way
but-
closer.
Yeah, I don't think
way
it was.
closer.
But it sounded just like. Is that
Yeah,
about right?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was like in the sandy dirt. That's what I mean, sandy dirt.
Yeah.
It was almost like 4 or 5, like in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And bench, I'm not sure what bench means.
It's gone very quiet now. But we haven't been asking
I was
questions.
cremated.
I was cremated.
Oh, okay.
My arms are
Yeah.
goosebumping.
I was so
Look at the
cold.
Look at the goosebumps. Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Did you just put that there?
hello. Yeah, I did. But it wasn't. It's only just gone off again. Whoever just set off that cat ball, thank you very much. I've just noticed something as well, and I'm going to explain it out loud on camera in case anybody else questions the same thing that I just thought of.
Yeah.
I am using an EMF meter, our K2 EMF meter, and I have an EM pump over there.
Yeah.
The area that EM pump goes to is only about 30 centimeters.
Yep.
And so basically the way that one works is that it puts out its own electromagnetic field, and the way its sensors work is that if anything interrupts that field, then it will be set off, which means that electromagnetic field that it's generated is literally only that distance that you can see me actually when I come up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's as far as that goes, just in case anyone's questioning why I'm using these two.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy, was it?
Lucy. Yeah, L-U-C-Y. Lucy.
Hi Lucy,
Hi, Lucy.
how are you?
Maybe you'd like to show us that you are here with us by moving one of our cat balls and coming near our antenna over there.
Lucy, are you here with us?
That's possums.
Yeah.
It's pretty quiet, isn't it?
Very.
You can hear some crickets in the background, but I actually expected it to be noisier, to be fair,
Yeah.
insect-wise.
Yeah.
That's because all of the insects are now trapped inside Grazer's car.
Yeah, there was a few in there. I counted 23 unique species.
Which is so weird because they got attracted over there because of the light.
Yeah.
Now, we're standing here with all these lights all on and there's not a single insect.
And we just got home.
Home?
Home.
Oh, cool.
Lucy, is this your home? Did you used to live in this area?
Getting that hard to breathe feeling again.
Okay.
Like, it's heavy, like...
Skeleton.
Ooh.
Is there somebody who's buried nearby?
I like the lights.
You like the lights? Cool. You're welcome to come and approach any of our lights.
How about this one? If you like colourless lights, this one gives us multiple different colours. Look at that. We can have a party. You want to go up and touch that one? Nothing will harm you. It might be noisy. Oh, there you go.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much. There you go. You like the lights. Yes.
Super well
There you
done.
go. Well done. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, maybe you like that one more, and that's okay. You don't like the scary, noisy one, hey?
Rather than holding this one, the EMF,
Yep.
I might actually just go and put it on that post there.
Sure.
That way
Yeah.
we can keep an eye out for it as well.
Yep.
Do you want to put it facing that guy?
Facing the camera.
Yeah.
Just for the camera's sake, if you saw that flicker, it was just as I put it down.
Mhm.
It wasn't anything paranormal. So, whoever says that they like the lights, you know, that's one more that you can play with now as well. If you were to approach that one and come and hold that, then it will change colours. You'll get more lights of different colours, but that one won't make any noises, I promise.
That's really cool. I like the lights and then it goes off.
Yeah.
So,
That's so cool. That's what we love, when two pieces of equipment come together.
yeah. Is there something that we can do to help you communicate with us? Is there something that you need that would make it a bit easier, or somewhere else that you would like us to go? If you're able to let us know that through the Spirit Talker device, that would be really helpful.
Film out there.
Yeah, I heard something.
Film out there.
What did you hear?
Jess.
Jess. Hi, Jess.
Rustling.
It's rustling in the bushes and it sounds like it went inside. Or it knocked up against something.
Did you hear any voices at all?
No. Did you?
Yeah, I thought I did at the same time.
No, I just thought I heard rustling.
If there was someone in there, we would have heard them throughout the night, right?
You'd think so. Jess, was that you that made that noise?
I mean, that was clear as day, the bush rustling.
I had a good life.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Glad to hear that. Like, that could be animals, because that's constant. That's constant moving, it's travelling. Where this one was so loud, it had to have been, like, right there.
Hmm.
RAF.
RAF.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Do you know the connection to that here? So there was an aeroplane, an Avro Anson, that crashed right near here,
Really?
and everyone on board died. They were on their way back to Pierce Air Base.
No way.
Are you referring to the aeroplane crash that happened here?
Were you in a plane crash?
It's amazing how loud they are.
It is.
Oh, that sounded so
Am I
loud.
dead?
Am I dead? Question mark.
If you're talking to us through this device, then I'm sorry to tell you that you probably are. That's my understanding of how this device works anyway. Is that if you're communicating with us, then you're no longer with us in living form.
Bit of a different vibe here.
In what sense?
I feel a little bit uneasy, and I haven't felt like that here really at all.
I feel uneasy. I don't know if you can see me. I'm just looking all around me.
I heard more steps.
Yeah.
And it could just be that we're hearing more things now.
Demon.
No. Okay, so we just had the word demon.
We heard growls earlier.
Yeah, and we were talking about the building that's making us feel uneasy. So
Yeah.
now the hairs on the back of my neck have gone up
look at
based
my
on that.
arm. That's the biggest goosebumps I've ever had in my life.
See,
Look
I'm
at that! Look at that!
Yeah. See, I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not. Whatever
Okay.
you guys are picking up on,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just kind of standing here like, you guys are freaking yourselves out. But I don't know if maybe it's because I'm closer in this structure, like you guys are sort of on the edge,
Sure.
maybe you're like more...
I'm heavy breathing over here. Like I feel like my breath is kind of.
I don't like having my back to that direction, I will say
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm thinking, like you're kind of more
I know
exposed.
you.
I know you.
I know you. Hi. Are you able to tell us who you are, if you know us? Or you could tell us how you know us?
There's definitely kangaroos over there. I'm 100% convinced there's
Yep.
kangaroos.
Yeah, me too. I'm just hoping to spot it.
You're misinterpreting me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's a long sentence.
Yeah.
We have had that.
One that we've had
sentence
before.
at Ravenswood.
And it was at the same time as
I know you.
I know you. All right.
We've said previously that we think we may potentially have someone that travels around with us.
I'm not willing to jump the gun on that one just yet.
I would,
As in tonight.
no.
But yeah.
However, if you can give us any more information on that, that would be awesome.
You must help.
You must help.
Obviously, we're nowhere near it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
moving.
How can we help? You're misinterpreting me. How can we help? What can we do that can help you?
Maybe we misinterpreted it as in I know you because they just recognise that we've come back.
Possibly.
They recognise us from the last time we were here.
Yeah.
Don't think it's very unusual that it's going off for such an extended period of time.
Sometimes it does that.
Okay,
That's a long time.
it is.
Also, what did they ask us through EVP
It's
last
going off
time
again.
we were here?
Help. Help came through EVP
Help was
last
what
time.
came through the EVP.
It's gone
Okay.
off again.
So
Okay.
I think that we're on the right track.
Alright.
Maybe that's
If-
confirmation.
If we are on the right track, can you line it up again to show us that
Victoria.
we are communicating?
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Victoria.
Alright, we need it to stop first. Okay, cool. Now can you light it up again just to confirm that...
We are on the right track.
So what we're thinking is that you know us because you've seen us here before, and that you did actually ask us for help before. No? Okay, maybe we're not on the right track.
So, to the person that said help us and set that ball off at the same time, what can we do to help you? What is it that you would like? Also, this is another thought process, and I'm not saying this is the one. The help us and the ball going off came up pretty close after the word demon.
Mm.
You could take that two ways: help from it, or they're wanting help.
Here.
Here,
What do you mean by help from it?
to help conjure. What?
Wow.
Huh?
That's freaky.
I still don't understand what you mean. Like for us to help
Let's go over
them
it again.
conjure.
Yeah, more bad energy. They want help from us because we're using communicative devices to talk.
Oh my
It's gone
God.
off again.
Well, that's another confirmation right there.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
Because it said, what did it say? You must help.
demon, you must help. What was the line of thought? It was, demon, I know you. You're misinterpreting me. You must help. There's a bit of a gap between, to be honest. But how is it that that ball has gone off directly on my two questions?
Yeah.
Related to that.
Related to that. That is freaky.
So as in they want us to help
Them.
give the demon energy.
Yes, maybe.
But do you mean that spirits are saying that? Or the demon
Or
is
the darker
asking
presence.
us for that?
The darker presence. I don't know. I'm only. That's just a train of thought. I'm not saying
No,
that's the way.
I'm just following I'm trying to actually piece together the train of thought because for some
Maybe,
reason my
maybe
brain
given
isn't
the
doing
train of thought you're having, Jason,
Yeah.
ask maybe some more direct questions around that for responses not only through Spirit Talker, but we'll see what happens with the
Yeah.
cat ball again.
Okay. If there is a darker energy here, can you please let me know? Or maybe moving this cat ball again. Seeing as
Portal.
Oh, shit. I don't like that at all. Portal.
Portal. Is this place a portal?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to rule out one piece of equipment.
Yes. Had the same thought about 2 minutes ago.
We
From-
all on the same wavelength there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Any
Unfortunately.
any time a word like that comes through, I think it's a sure sign that we don't use
That equipment.
that piece of equipment. And
Yeah.
those watching this will know exactly what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
we use it
Yeah.
responsibly, and that's how it is, yeah.
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 Okay.
Any equipment that involves us inviting anything to use our own energy personally is something that we really need to
Yeah.
we take very seriously.
Yeah. Okay. So if there is a darker energy here that wants our help, could you please move one of these cat balls or the red
I'm
pod?
only 5.
Okay.
I missed that.
I'm only
5. Okay. If there is an energy here, a spirit that needs our help, that isn't of the dark kind, can you please try and move one of these balls to let us know?
To whoever is only 5, would you be able to give us your name, please? We've had quite a few names come through, so we'd like to know which one you are. What's your name?
That's Ruth Sedgwick.
Yeah.
clear moving around.
My heart just fucking sank then as I put this over there. All I've seen is the shadow of that
Resemble.
phasm. And it looks like a
Wait.
person.
I'm only 5. You said, can you tell us your name? Resemble.
I resemble a 5-year-old.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That meant that fucking shadow there.
Which I don't
resembles a
like
person.
that either.
Get the fuck out of me.
From the tripod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I was panning around, the shadow came up and I was like, holy fuck, I thought it was a person.
Resemble. That's not
good, yeah.
That's not good.
But seriously, those were somebody walking around clear as fucking day out there before.
There's no breeze, which means it's not leaves blowing
I can hear it
into-
again.
It's not leaves blowing into the framing. Yeah, it's not leaves blowing into that framing. It's not. There is dead still. There is no wind. The only way is an animal trudging through there, but it has to be, right?
That's what I've thought the entire time, but that last bunch of
It's-
footsteps
It's-
did not sound like that. It literally sounded like somebody was walking around. But that said, we are hearing other things as well.
Yeah.
And, pareidolia would have us say that, would tell us that when we're doing something like this, we're more likely to interpret something from the lens that it is a person.
But that sounds different to the kangaroos, so I'm going to say
I
that.
don't want to scare you.
But it could be a different kind of animal.
I don't want to scare you.
Yeah, well, I think it might be a little bit too late. Maybe we're feeling a little bit scared.
Look, you've got to understand from a viewer's point of view,
Yeah.
us being here surrounded with all to blackness, to nothing.
It is
Yeah.
pitch black dark.
Honestly,
We are in a place which is already kind of dangerous,
Yeah.
There's a
And a lot of history.
beam just there, just dangling, that, is probably supposed to be supporting the roof above us. Like, we're already in a place that's a little bit dangerous.
and then when you have words like demon,
Yeah.
and then that lights up in queue with I'm wanting help, and then
Yeah.
I was 5 and resemble, that
And
just
then-
adds.
And then hearing, what sounds like somebody walking around in the next building, like, we are now going to head into this house-shaped building. This is the one where we could just hear a lot of noises coming from.
You can't see anything. You wouldn't have a clue what's out there at all.
That is how I feel. Not good.
That well,
At all.
this is all sorts of off in here.
Should they wanted to get rid of a body, it would have been the ideal environment to do it as well.
Wow.